Thank you very much. With the title of my talk and book, Let Them See You Sweat, you might think it's about being calm in the face of pressure or welcoming stress into your life. It's more literal than that. My body actually stopped sweating. That was one of the effects stress had on my body. I've had a number of issues, whether it was unusual ones like that to more commonplace ones that you might experience. Chest pains, brain fog, dizziness. My thyroid went off, my cholesterol went off. I went to specialist after specialist, whether it was endocrinologists, cardiologists, neurologists. Not one of them considered the possibility that stress was causing my issues. I think there are a number of reasons for that. First of all, doctors have a tendency to look at the physical symptoms. They don't look at the emotional side of things. Secondly, for us personally, if we acknowledge that stress is causing a physical impact on us, it can make us feel weak. We don't want to admit that stress is having that big of an impact on our lives. The third, and the one that surprised me the most, was the delayed effect that stress can have. I didn't realize what was going on until a friend of mine was doing some research on my behalf. And she called me into her office one day. She said, "Take a look at this." And she had panic attacks up on the screen. When you looked at the symptoms, you could have put my picture right next to it. Now, I had gone through a stressful time, a stressor that I'm sure affects many of you, money. And that time had passed. I had gone through that time and I was doing just fine. But what I continued to do is push. When I was going through that stressful time, I pushed so hard, and my body's adrenaline, the cortisol, got me through. And finally, when I continued to push just as hard, when things were going well, my body said enough is enough. What I did not understand was the delayed effect that stress can have. Today, I'm going to talk to you not about what I've overcome, but the lessons that I've learned. Because on a daily basis, this is still a journey for me. One of the things I've learned is to take care of myself. And as you can imagine, it's a little warm up here. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take off my jacket and get more comfortable. And that way, I can let you see me sweat.